How's she going? Sharpen Blade here, and today we are looking at the REVO Warden. Now this knife was purchased from Integrity Knives. I will leave a link in the description of this video to their website where you can use discount code Sharpen Blade for 10% off your entire order. So some specs on the knife. You're looking at a blade length of 3.2 inches, a handle length of 4.4 inches, a blade thickness of 0.12 inches, and a handle thickness of 0.5 inches. Overall length of 7.5 inches, and it weighs in at 3.1 ounces. Size comparisons: Rat Model 2 and Rat Model 1, pretty much in between them. Closer in size to the Rat Model 2. Longer blade. Handle is a little bit longer, but it is a bit longer of a blade. It has a blade steel of 9CR18 MOV. It's a drop point, and it has a flat grind, and it's a stonewash finish on that, so that'll hide a lot of scratches. It's a thumb stud knife. They did a pretty neat job on this, although it is a little bit slippery. They did put some jimping on the thumb stud, but I still found it to be a little bit slippery when it opens like 99% of the time, but every once in a while your thumb might flip off it. G10 scales in blue, but also comes in black and brown, and gray. I've seen it in gray too. The gray is pretty sharp looking. It's an assisted opening knife, so that fires open with authority. And you get resistance right here, and then slips past. So you can open it if you're afraid of scaring the non-knife folk. You can open it that way too, instead of it flipping open like that. And you see this little cutout here. The nice feature was they did the same thing over here. So you can see that it's left or right hand carry. Even though it's a liner lock, it's not fully ambidextrous, but you can have, it does give you nice access to the thumb stud with your left hand as well. So that's pretty impressive. I found that pretty cool. The knife is $64.99 on Integrity Knives website. You can use my code and get this knife for $58.49, which I think is a fantastic price for the great build quality, no sharp edges, everything's contoured really nice, or chamfered I guess I should say, very nicely. Now I don't like this so much, but it is nice that the pocket clip sits flush with the G10. The screws aren't recessed, but there's ample room in here for fabric to slide up and down, so that shouldn't cause any problem. The lack of billboarding is also nice. They don't have, unless I've just missed it, they don't say what the blade steel is on here, but you just have the REVO logo there, and then on here. And I actually really like that. I think that's really sharp looking, the R on there. I don't know why, but I just think that's really nice looking. Yeah, it's a very solid knife. It came in fantastic packaging. It's a magnetic flap, and it sits right in there like that. So it's they did a really good job with the packaging. It feels very high end. It's a nice box too. Very nice. And the that's the information on the back there. But yeah, I've had this knife, and I had the Vipera, and both knives have been very impressive. This is made in China, but like it's very, very nice, like a very well done budget knife. It's got great ergos, left hand, everything fits perfectly. Nice chimping up here to hold your thumb in place. Right hand, you can't even feel the pocket clip. You can get a lot of work done with this knife. And like I said, where it's stone washed, it's going to hide a lot of the scratches that you get. So this would be a good everyday user, that's for sure. And it's a very nice shade of blue. The only thing that, and I've mentioned this already, the only thing that I don't like about the knife is the thumb studs being a little bit slippery, but everything else about the knife is great. Very snappy action, obviously because it's assisted opening, but it's a nice assisted opening. I'm not a huge fan of assisted opening knives, but there's a couple that I've had, the other one being the Kershaw Link, that really impressed me. So yeah, that's my look at the Warden. Not a super long review on this, but there's not a lot that needs to be said other than if you haven't tried out a REVO knife, or in particularly this knife, do yourself a favor and check them out, because they have some great options, especially in the budget section of knives. Like you'd be hard pressed to find a better knife than this for the price. And something that looks cool, works well. I mean, there's a lot of options out there now for budget knives, but I'm very impressed with this. You can close it one-handed very easily. So, see, that's what I mean about it being a little bit slippery. Until you get your thumb in the right spot, it's you can slide off a little bit. But yeah. The only other thing, I guess, before I wrap up, is the barrel spacers here. I don't understand from a design standpoint why they did that. It's something different, but I don't know, it just seems kind of random. It doesn't really work with the rest of the knife, but no, it's at least they tried something different. But that should do it for now. Make sure to check out Integrity Knives. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you'd like. Thanks for watching. Take care.